Well, hello, I'm gonna say it's Saturday because I haven't slept yet, but like technically it's Sunday. This week, I don't even know, gong show and a half. It feels like that every week. I haven't edited vlogs for 2 weeks again because your girl trying, but like, it's a challenge. But I'm getting laundry folded now, which I think was only washed on Thursday, so honestly could have been worse. Thursday, so we're trying to go back to the gym. If you notice my arms doing this, it's because we went to the gym today. But we're trying to go back to the gym, and on Thursday, Wesley wanted to go, and I figured he'd want to go at like, whoops, drop something. At like 1-ish, maybe 12:30, so I was like, perfect, I'll get up like 11 because I want to do some sewing. And this man decides he wants to go to the gym at 11, which means that I cannot wake up at 11 if I want to do my thing. God, everything's stuck together. So I ended up waking up at like 9:30 that day to make sure that I would have time to sew the project that I wanted to work on, and I did. I finished it like right when he got up. So like, that was great, but I was so tired after the gym. Like, we were coming home from the gym, and Wesley was like, if you go home and you have a nap, I will get you chicken stars later. And I was like, oh well, whatever, like, it's fine, like, we have plans for dinner. And then we got home, I ate, I showered, and then I was like, you know what sounds really great? Really comfy clothes and a nap. And well, I passed out pretty quickly, and I was out cold. Like, out cold. This man took the littles to gymnastics and karate on his own, didn't even know he left. He came in and grabbed the laundry, which unfortunately I think there's something fluffy in here. I'm pretty sure that might have been something in a pocket. And it got everywhere because I just emptied the lint trap. And anyway, he took the laundry out of here. He said he was into the room quite a few times. I had no idea. I was just out cold. I finally woke up, I think like just before they were heading home, or like just when they were heading home, and I got up and I made food for the littles, and then Wesley did go get me my dino stars, which, like, I feel bad. Like, I'm like someone who I think things should be equal and fair, so if I'm getting fast food, I think they should get fast food, especially if they can see it, right? Although, I got chicken stars, and it was supposed to be like 9 chicken stars, and it must have been the end of a bag because it was like 6 full chicken stars, and then just probably like another 6 at least, if not more, chicken stars in various forms. So anyway, so that was Thursday. Very busy, dead. Oh, the thing that I made was this, by the way. It's a little quilted holder for a book. It's got a little bow on it, and you got a book in there. It's quite nice. It's pretty like spacious. Like, I could still probably add my Kindle in here. I printed out the pattern for this one. I did without the actual pattern. I just went by the measurements, which was a bit of a pain, but I was too lazy to try to print it. So I printed out the pattern for this plus the 3 other sizes. So there's like a small, extra small, which is for like Kindle size, small, medium, which is what this size is, and then a large. So I did that. I'm gonna make myself another one, and I'm gonna make one for one of the girls. They're twins, so we call them on stream, we call them Baby A and Baby B because that was how they were in the womb. Right, so I'm gonna do that. I'm doing laundry right now, and one of the things that I am doing with that laundry is washing the cotton that I got the other day. Because I didn't want to do this color. I have like a really pretty pinky, well, it's like a cream with like pinky flowers on it, but I didn't have the interior color that would work. And so I went to Walmart, and honestly, The stuff that I got ended up being on sale. It was like a pre-cut yard, and it was like $3 something for a pre-cut yard, and like that's a pretty good price. If you ask me, everything keeps falling, anything I grab. So yeah, so that was Thursday. Then Friday we went, instead of going to the gym, we went for like just a kilometer and a bit of a walk, or just under a mile, I think. And then we went to the store so I could get my fabric and a few other things, which was nice. And then I oh, Baby B tested. She's in karate and she tested for her yellow belt and she got it, which is so exciting. So proud of her. I cried. I teared up. That is certainly a thing that I did. Because she's worked so hard for it. Like, she's overcome so much. Plus, I'm just such a sap. So anyway, so she did that. And so that was a kind of crazy day, because then I got home and had to, like, I'd done my makeup before we went because we didn't know how long it was going to be. And I had to stream yesterday. Came home, fed us, and was like, stream time! So that was yesterday. And then today... This has only been 2 days so far. Today, I volunteered at 1, and I got a text last night while I was streaming from one of the people, and she was like, hey, just a heads up, it was super busy. This is what's kind of there, like, just a heads up, you probably won't have much sorting to do into the room that everybody grabs from the categories, because I don't think I'm gonna go through everything. I'm like, okay. So I get there, and there are 4 boxes of books that still need to be sorted. From what I understand, they came from offsite, because we have like a storage unit for like big donations. So like if someone donates like an entire estate or something, that kind of thing. So from what I understand, that's where they came from. What the heck? Zappy, zappy. And then there was there were a couple shelves. I think there was like 3 shelves of nonfiction that I was able to go through. I ended up only doing 2 because one of them was basically big books, so I knew it was going to go fast. And then there were a decent amount of donations that came in as well. So sorting that, it took me 2 hours. That's the longest I've been there. It took me 2 hours to do all the, oh, that hangs. To do all the sorting, and oh my god. Every time I grab something, something else falls out. It took me like 2 hours to do all the sorting and the organizing and getting rid of the garbage. There was like so much. There were 2 bins, which I want to say they're like 21 liters. They're decent size. 2 bins overflowing. So not even just like full, like overflowing. And then there was a box that had 2 plastic totes that I think people had brought their donations in, and then a bunch of cardboard, and then I broke down more cardboard. So it took a bit, but when I left, it certainly was in a lot better shape than when I got there. I would have gone through more, but there wasn't, like I said, there was just a little bit that had been checked that I could have gone through. So yeah, so that was fun. And then we went to the gym. I texted Wesley, I was like, alright, I thought I was gonna be done at 2:30, but it ended up being 3, so I was like, I texted him, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be done at 3, or I should be, and I wore a shirt that I knew that I was fine with working out in, and I brought my little pirouette skirt that I love to work out on, it's so cute, and so I changed into that at work, or at the library, because I was like, that's probably easier to change there than like go in, change, have to put my stuff somewhere. And then we worked out, and Wesley's working on like getting a routine in where he's doing like bench presses and squats with weights, and I don't really know what it is, to be honest. But he needs longer at the gym than previously. Like, I think he's not quite worked up to there, but he wants like an hour and a half at the gym. And so I was like, all right. So I did my little 30 minutes of cardio, which was nice. And then I am, it's that lady time of the month. So like, I didn't really want to do many lower body exercises because, it's just not comfy. And so I did a lot of arms. So let me tell you, they're starting to hurt a little bit. They were hurting a bit during stream, but they're starting to hurt a bit more. So tomorrow is, it's gonna be pain. It's gonna be pain. So I'm not looking forward to that. But then we came home and I had to cook food right away because Wesley had to work at 6. And we got home at like just after 4:30, I think. I think we left the gym around 4:30, so it would have been maybe 4:45. And then this is my shirt. And then we ate, we cuddled for about 3 minutes, and then I had to pack up his food, get him out the door, and then I had to get ready for stream because if you've kind of been following around, we had I feel like I mentioned, we have like I had a Frogathon thing going on where we could unlock various different things, and for every 100 subs that happened during it, except it technically wasn't true because the milestone thing was acting up, so some of the subs were just 100 bits, but whatever, it's fine. Anyways, for every 100, we'll say milestones that we hit, we unlocked an extra stream. So we unlocked 2 extra streams, and so I did 1 extra stream today. Next week, it's gonna be just as chaotic in terms of volunteering because I'm volunteering twice next week, on Thursday setting up for an event, and then on Saturday doing part of the event too or whatever. So yeah, and plus I have my regular donation duty shift because like things don't shut down. I don't think, well, I don't know. There's no way to know. So anyway, aren't these socks cute? I got them from someone in my community. It says, just a girl who loves frogs. There's a frog on it. I love them so much. Anyway, so it's gonna be chaotic, but yeah. I think it's just kind of how it's gonna be for a bit, like, until, like, is this the new normal? I don't know. I need to get better at waking up earlier. I've talked about this before, but I've realized, especially with, like, Thursday and stuff, and, like, obviously I don't want to nap, but, if I want to do things for me, I need to wake up before, the girls get out of school, and more specifically before Wesley wakes up, because when he wakes up, we're probably gonna go to the gym, so I'm just trying to reconcile all that kind of stuff and like what makes the most sense for me. Like right now it's 3:15 in the morning and I'm folding laundry after I finished stream at about 1:40. No. Yeah, no, it was after 1. Played Animal Crossing. I haven't played Animal Crossing for a really long time. It was a lot of fun. I've been wanting to bring it back for a while, so I figured this Saturday was the perfect time. So we'll definitely be bringing it back more regularly, I think. Especially with, like, Palia. I love Palia, but, you know, it's like, I can't always find things to do in Palia, so it'll be nice to have, like, another, like, similar vein cozy thing that I can do. And, like, keep in that genre that makes me so happy, and do Animal Crossing. So I think we'll do that for a bit. Okay, we're folded. Let's put stuff away. Yeah, so that's kind of how we are. But, like, because I've been so busy, normally Saturday's the day that I do all the things, right? I get our laundry done and folded and put away. I do my stream scheduling. I edit. All the things. Because I was doing really good at editing everything day of. Or like week of. But now I've kind of fallen apart on that as well. Don't judge me. I'm trying. So like I said, it's 3:18 in the morning and I'm working on putting clothes away because I don't know when else I will have time to do this. And because tomorrow I stream again and the next day I stream again. So it's like, it's like a lot. And like I said, I'm struggling, and like when I can eventually work, I kind of have a feeling that I might need to stream less because I lost a slipper. I already feel like I'm away from the fam jam so much. Like, obviously it was easy for me to stream 4 nights a week when it was just me. Like, you know, my mom, her boyfriend, they're adult humans. They understand. They're not going to be offended that I'm, like, streaming and, you know, not hanging out with them, because I wouldn't hang out with them anyways, because I'd be doing something in my room. But, like, it's obviously different now. And so I think it's okay at this particular, get in there, at this particular moment, but like I'm cognizant that it might need to change. Honestly, I probably could have just used the word aware instead of cognizant, but like, oh, not there. So these are just like things I'm thinking of, but like, I mean, maybe I just gotta be up late and stuff if I want to get things done. Like, I don't know. I don't know. That's just where we're at. It's been crazy trying to get things done and all that terrible lighting. I know, but bear with me. I can't find another hanger. I know I have a box full of hangers still, but we'll make it work. But I just like, I wish I was working right now. As someone who has worked her whole freaking life and been available to work, it's really hard for me to not be going to work even like part-time or something. Like, obviously the volunteering is nice, but it's not like, oops, pulled the other way. It's not like, oh, I'm working and I'm making money to support the family, because it's so hard for me to, it's always been hard for me to be like, hey, can I have money to do this? Ever since I started working for myself, working on my own at like 15, I was like, yeah. And so it's so hard to be like, hey, I need things. Like, my shirts are falling apart. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't need one. I'll use this hanger for now. But the reality is, there are some things that I need, and like every once in a while I'll be like, okay, like I can't put this off anymore, and then it's like $40 on things like conditioner and makeup, and yeah, and I have the struggles with it. And also, who knows, with like the rate that things are going right now, like maybe by the time that I can work as a woman, I won't be able to work, so and that is something that is like, as someone with a history degree, as someone who has extensively studied these things and looking around at the state of the states right now, it's terrifying. And if you're not scared, you should be scared. And I don't want to like fearmonger or anything, but it's scary. And I've been having a hard time today, particularly with it. I mean, I've been having a hard time kind of on a regular basis because it's kind of not an easy thing. Why are you so crooked? Are you crooked? But yeah, so that's been like going through my head lately. And you know, like, if you stand for nothing, what will you fall for? And like, what can I do? And, because I truly believe that one person has the power. And so when people are like, I'm not gonna vote because my vote doesn't matter, I'm just one person. No, it matters. And so I'm just like, what do I do? Why are we in this position? I've seen this in history, and I've constantly asked myself, if I were in that position, what would I do? And I'm like, frick, I'm in that position. I never figured it out. So anyways, I've been having a crisis lately, but it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna get through it, hopefully. It'll be great. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up. I've been rambling. I think I've been talking for like 20 minutes straight. I have a few more things to clean off the bed, which I'm going to do, and I might try to take the cans out. I took out my garbage earlier. Nice to take out garbage at 3 in the morning. I need to take off my makeup, obviously, because I still have it on. I think I'm almost at a point where I'm comfortable going to bed, and it's 3:30 in the morning, basically. I'm going to check with Wesley, because we're going to go for a walk tomorrow. I just want to find out if he wants to go earlier or later, but I think I might just sleep regardless until we go. As much as I would want to do some crafting or some cleaning. This is 100% crooked. What are you doing, bud? Maybe the floor is crooked. Is that better? As much as I would want to do some crafting or some cleaning or whatnot, I just don't think it's feasible for me tomorrow, because we gotta take time for ourselves. I have a shame pile down here. I don't know if you can see it, of socks that don't match, but I'm sure they'll match eventually. And we just don't talk about it. We don't talk about Bruno, no. I also got these like little books from the bookstore today. They're ones that people just like put together as an event, part of an event. And also some stickers. They're like, take them home. My favorite was the lady that was like, oh, they don't really have any boy ones. Take them for your sons. And I'm like, they're daughters. And then she was like, yeah, there's dragons. And then later she's like, yeah, they're not really. And I'm like, they are daughters. She's like, I thought you had 2 boys. I'm like, no. Anyways, I'm gonna get myself organized. I think I got a little bit of a mess here. I still want to hang this stuff. I can't remember if I said it, but I want to hang this stuff here so that it'll be out of the way, my purse and my bags and stuff, so it's not like constantly something that I am just tripping over down here or leaving on the floor. Okay, cool. Let's roll out, my dudes. Well, I mean, I'm gonna roll out. I'm gonna leave you somewhere in here. Alrighty, well that hair is special. I didn't get a chance to shower after the gym because it was just go-go, so I got my hair wet so it looked decent. And it looks okay-ish, but she's special. Anyway, it is now 4 in the morning. I did get everything. I did get a lot of stuff done. Not everything I want to. I haven't had YouTube shorts going up for a while. I also have not edited a vlog in 2 weeks. Like I said, I have the content, I just don't have the time. But I think I'm gonna try to get to sleep now. My arms really right here, mostly right here, are starting to hurt, and I know that it's gonna be here because like I was doing like the pull down thing, and I was doing the push out thing, and I was doing the rowing thing, so like I know we're gonna hurt, but hopefully it won't be too bad. But sleep time is now. Hopefully it will come to me quick, because as I said, things just be crazy and busy. But thanks so much for watching in my little ramble. Fold laundry with me, I guess. I hope you have the most wonderful, awesome of existences, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!